everyone, and welcome to the Bellydance Steps and Stories. I am Monah Zayn. Today's guest is someone truly special to me. I'm delighted to welcome Sayuri, a Japanese belly dancer who I first met years ago in Toronto, Canada. From the very beginning, her dance just struck me. She's powerful, she's expressive, and she has so much emotion when she dances that I love very much.
Thank you.
Yes. So her dancer is elegant, it's technique, it's whereas it's so many things. I feel like when I see Sayuri dancing, she has this deep artistic soul. It's very inspiring to me. Yeah, yeah, and it is someone who I admire and respect so much. So welcome, Sayuri, to the podcast. I'm so happy to share this conversation with you.
Oh, thank you so much for having me here. I'm so happy. I'm more than honored to be here. Thank you so much. And also thank you for the beautiful introduction of me. And it means a lot to me. Thank you so much.
So we go to your first steps in belly dancing. So I would like to know how belly dancing came to your life.
It was actually very simple. One of my best friends who are already learning belly dance, and she asked me to go to one of the belly dance show in my hometown. And she asked me like, you know, you want to come join? I was like, oh, why not? And I never seen belly dance that time in my life. So I saw that performance for the first time. And then, you know, I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful.
Wow.
And it's actually the very next day I went to belly dancing. I decided to take a belly dance lesson. Yeah.
So do you remember how was the process to every classes? Like every time you went to the classes and you learned something new, and how was the feeling and how your body responded to this?
So I think at that time I was only 26 or something like that. And I always wanted to dance.
Oh, we started the same age.
Oh, you really?
Yes.
Oh. So, you know, I always wanted to dance, but, you know, I felt like I was too old to start ballet. I wasn't muscular enough to learn hip hop, right? And I was like, you know, I want to dance, but I didn't know what kind of dance I wanted to do.
Oh, okay.
Right? And I took belly dance lesson for the first time, and I just felt, oh, I can do this. You know, I mean, it felt so natural to me. And every time I go to the dance lesson, I see senpai, like, you know, the elders who started before me, and they were dancing really beautifully. And I was like, you know, I admired them, and I was like, oh, I wish I could be like them. And that's how I got into belly dancing world.
Yeah. So do you remember the first time you performed as a student?
Yes.
You have a story about it?
Yes, actually, my first performance was only a month later from my first lesson.
Wow.
Only 1 month.
Only 1 month?
Only 1 month. So my teacher in my hometown invited me for one of the performance. I think it was at the local bakery shop.
All right. This is new. Bakery shop.
And it was like actually the venue was pretty big. And I think there were about 15 students who were performing on that day. And I tried to memorize the choreography. And actually that choreography is coming from Superstars. So we did have the, you know, Superstar CD, and one of the songs that I memorized, I just newly memorized that choreography, and then I performed on that day. But it was my first time, so I still remember, you know, trying to cheat because, you know, I couldn't remember.
Just look at and try to this way, because it's very new for the brain to learn a choreography, because it has also the steps to remember.
And the audience too, right?
And people watching.
People watching. I got distracted.
So many things coming.
But I really had a good time there. And, because I was so new to belly dance, I didn't have a costume, right?
Yeah,
So
the
my
costume.
teacher lent me one costume, which was white costume. I still remember. And, I tried it on and did my hair and did my makeup. And I'm like, I never felt like that before. I felt like I was like a princess.
Yeah,
I felt like, I'm a little girl that kind of dreamed of prince is gonna come to me, that feeling.
So romantic.
Very romantic feeling. And I got so excited. I remember that, and it was like, I had a good time. Yeah. And it was my first time performing in front of audience. And I was not nearly good. I just started 1 month only. But I had a really good time.
Oh,
I had
that's
too much,
good. Memory, as a student. It's so nostalgic. If you start to talk about this, there's so many memories and funny situations too. And that wasn't that funny actually in that time. But now it's just I did this too.
Exactly right. But there's so many mistakes I made, but I just had so much fun. That's what I remembered. Yeah,
that's nice. Sayuri, I would like to know, how did you step to be a student to the professional? Or how did you become a teacher? How did you become a professional dancer?
Okay, so I moved to Japan. I moved to Canada, Toronto, at the age of 22, and at that time I didn't think that I'm gonna live there for a long time. But I came back once in a while to Japan, but I ended up immigrate to Canada at the age of 28.
Oh, okay.
So from there, I already knew belly dancing in Japan, right? So I went back to Canada. I went to Canada, and I took classes at Egyptian Dance Academy, which was owned by Nada El Masria, who is my teacher. And I was taking classes there, and I was like progressing. And she asked me, "Oh, do you want to try to teach?" And I just decided to take a few classes on the side, because that time I was still I didn't even think that I'm gonna be a professional belly dance teacher, right? So I was just taking it as a part-time job. And at that time I graduated from the college and I studied a paralegal program. And I wanted to work in the legal field. So I was working at a law firm, small law firm, which was owned by a French guy. And he was a very typical lawyer. And he was like, he was a funny guy. But anyway, I was like, working at the law firm and taking teaching belly dance class maybe once a week or twice a week at that time. And then when I decided to become professional teacher, was that I have like a very vivid incident. So when I was working in the law firm, I always felt that I'm trying to be somebody. I was trying to make a proposal. I try to, write a reports. And I was trying so hard to do all the tasks that was required to become a legal assistant. And I was like trying to do that. But to be honest with you, I think it was beyond my ability. I studied a paralegal program for 2 years, and most of my classmates were all Canadians, right? And I tried my best, and I studied really hard, and I barely slept around that time. And I tried to achieve the person that I dreamed of, right? So I wanted to work in the legal field. I wanted to become an independent woman. So I pursued that. But part of me always felt like I was not good enough. You know, my coworker spends only 2 hours to write a proposal. It took 2 days for me, for example.
Oh,
You
do
know?
you think it because the language also was
Because of the language barrier,
barrier.
because maybe I didn't fully understand of the situation. Maybe I was like I was missing something because of the language barrier. And you know, it's everything. It's a grammar, like whatever. You can't make any small mistakes in the legal
it's
field.
a very serious
You
job.
have to be, you have to be very precise, right? And now when I think back, like why would I wanted to be that? Now I know myself.
Yeah.
But I don't know, when I was in my 20s, I really wanted to do that. So that was me working in the legal field. And then on the side, I was teaching belly dance classes. And one time, my teacher, Nada, asked me to serve her private lesson.
Yeah.
And she couldn't make it to the class, so she asked me like, "Oh, can you serve my class?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, why not?" And then the student showed up, and she was Egyptian. And when she saw me, she's like, "Oh, okay, you are my teacher." And then, like, you know, of course she didn't say, but I could feel like this Asian girl can teach belly dance, my culture, right?
Oh, yes.
Right? And but you know,
I think I both were nervous. nervous.
yeah, but you know, I get that all the time. Like, you know, when I say, "Oh, I'm a belly dancer," and I'm Asian, and you know, people are like, "Oh, the Asian people belly dance," right? Yeah, I get that a lot. So I was like, you know, I'm used to it. And I was like, yeah. And anyway, just let's move on to the lesson and let's do it. And we start from the stretch, and you know, she seems not happy, but we just like you know, move on. And after the stretch, I do the warm-up dance, which it's like which I do that every time. Even right now, I do the warm-up dance to bring students move student into the dancing mood, right? So just to have fun, right? I dance with them. So I played random song, Arabic song, and I danced to it, right? And that's when she changed her way of looking at me. You know, her expectation was like, this girl cannot dance, belly dance, right? But when I started to dance, she kind of got like, okay, this girl can dance, right? And she got very impressed. And after the dance, warm-up dance, she was like, hey, how did you learn? Like, how did you learn to belly dance this much, right? What brought you here? You know, suddenly she got very interested in me, right? And then that was the feeling that I didn't really get in the legal field. You know, people did not look up on me, but when I dance, people did look up on me and ask me, "Oh, I want to dance like you. How do you do that? How did you do this? Can you tell me how you do this?" You know, and you know, it felt freaking good.
Yeah, it's like you found your place and everybody
Exactly.
found you in the right place.
Exactly. I felt like, you know, I'm not trying so hard. I'm just being natural.
Yeah.
But people liked it, and people look at me like respectfully, you know. And living as an immigrant, it was not the look that I used to get, and I felt so good. And that's when I started to feel, you know what? Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the path that I should take.
Yeah.
You know, And I did have that kind of incident several times. And that's when I decided, you know what, I'm gonna quit law firm. I will just pursue what I feel natural to do and enjoy. And people also look up on me, you know. And that's when I decided to take more. That's when I decided to teach more classes, and I set it up a goal that one day I will open my own studio downtown Toronto. So that was my new goal. And then that's
So
how.
then you start to dedicate your time more for dancing,
more for dancing.
More hits come up.
Exactly.
So for you, how is the process to create the creation of choreography?
Creation of a choreography was
You choose the music first, so you have an idea of choreography. How does it work for you?
Usually I choose the music first. And then the inspiration of the choreography is like something that, you know, you take workshop, you go to Instagram, you watch YouTube and all that stuff that, you know, you think all the moves are nice. I kind of try to save those kind of moves, right? And then, you know, I have the, you know, like what do you say, the list of things that I kind of want to use for my choreography. However, the interesting part is that you have those, you know, clips from all over the places in the social media. I never tend to use it. That's the things that I always find it interesting for my like a choreography, like a process of making choreography. I have those moves that I want to do, but I never end up using it, you know. And instead, I will look at it and have a kind of image, right? And I go to the beach and just start to walk and listen to the music again and again and again and again. And then slowly, if you listen to the music, like, I don't know, long enough, or like there's a moment that you can kind of see the image of what you're doing in your head. Oh, here I'm doing this, and here I'm doing that, and here I want to do this, right? So I have that kind of like, you know, like a puzzle. It's like a one part of the puzzle is here and here and here, and I go back to the studio and try to fill the spaces in between those puzzles. That's
Create connection.
Connection. So I always have like a, you know, image in my head, and this is what I want to do, and I try to bring the actual choreography to what I've imaged. Yes.
It's fascinating.
Is that similar?
Actually, actually, to me, the creation of the choreography is the more like, it's the free space. You have so much freedom to create the story. It's fun. Sometimes it gets a little bit stuck, like you have to finish this.
Exactly. Especially like you have like a 5 choreography a month. Like, it's like
it's kind of a lot.
I know.
But then we have also the part we need to care. We need to take care of the body. We need to do the maintenance of body. So you do some exercise beside, or you do a different kind of dancing?
Yeah, I do. I do have like routine, everyday routine. I tell my students too, but first things I do every morning is to lay on the stretch ball. That's it. I just wake up, lay on the stretch ball, and then open up your chest, and it's like, it feels good, right? And I try to do, if I have enough time, I will do some like formula exercises, and mainly I think it's more like a stretch. The reason is because most of the time, you know, by the time I want to do the stretch, my son is on my belly, right? And
So
my
you can
dog,
a little bit like a
My-
double, like, I don't know, some kind of exercise together.
I hope there's like, you know, precious 30 minutes of my time in the morning, but most of the time I don't have that. But I have at least 5 to 10 minutes, so I will just try to do the, you know, stretch and lay on the stretch pole and do the exercise, open up, and yeah, that's what I do. And I also take a personal, what do you say, the personal trainer course.
Personal training course,
Yeah.
but you are taking or you are learning?
Oh, no, I'm just like, I have a personal trainer.
Personal trainer.
I have a personal trainer, and I do that with her every month. And she kind of gives me assignments for a month. So that's what I do on the daily basis, right? Yeah. And
Yeah, because we are moving our body all the time, but it doesn't mean it's, you know, people say, you are fit because you move all the time, but our muscles get very
stiff.
and you need stretching. We need to stretching all the time. We need to do also exercise and muscles.
Exactly.
Build the muscles, because dancers need muscles, and maybe if you are too much energetic dancer, maybe yoga, something relaxed, some meditation.
Yeah, I do meditate as well. Yeah, I take meditation courses, and I do meditate once in a while. Meditation is very important as well, like, you know, just for the mindset. Not only for your
Do
body.
you go to somewhere, or just you stay in silence on your place and meditation?
I just do everything online. I do everything online. I wish I could be in person, but most of the time it's hard for me because I have, you know, kids, and I usually, like, you know, go online, and there's online classes for the meditation, and I take that class once a week, but most of the time I can't show up once a week. So I do about once a month or something like that. But it feels nice, you know. Yeah.
And somehow we need to just like
clear your thoughts,
mind, and in your body, and so when it comes
absolutely.
for events and show, do you have some ritual, or how do you prepare your mind to performing?
Oh, ritual. Yes. I do. Actually, I do have the like a ritual that I do before my performance. Is that
everybody wants to know? Me too.
It's interesting. Like, for me, dancing is not about performing the choreography perfectly. It's never that. For me, it's more, the successful performance is more about if you are able to connect to the feeling inside of you, and you actually fully give your emotion to the air, not even to the audience, it's just to the air. If you are able to omit your stories, your emotion, that is my success for the performance. And in order for me to do that, I feel like I need a support. And then this is very interesting, but every time I dance and I'm so into the zones, I feel like I'm not myself. I feel like, you know, someone else is dancing for me. Someone behind me is dancing for me. And that's what I do before my performance, is like ask her to come down and dance for me. You know? So that's kind of like, you know, like something that, you know, it comes, and then it was like I feel confident, strong, supportive, and more than anything, I feel confident. Just go there, right? And when she's dancing with me, and I feel like, yes, this is this is good.
Yeah.
That feeling. So that's, I'm not sure if anyone can follow this.
We try.
It's
Yeah,
like, you
but
know,
it feels like it's something comes to you. You
Yeah.
just try to welcome this,
Yeah,
and before you
exactly.
dance,
Exactly. Yeah, it may not be a person. It's just like something that, you know,
energy or
energy.
something,
Yeah, it could be energy or like, you know, atmosphere. I don't know what that is, but yeah, I just try to calm down.
calm down.
Yeah.
So when you come down, like you are in a big show, a stage, and people are behind the curtain waiting for the next, you know, the turn. So you are kind of dancing with talk with people, or just to stay with yourself, like asking to the Sayuri dancer come to you, or no, you are more relaxed and talk to people and don't think too much.
Oh yeah, I
what
talk to
is
people.
you?
I talk to people.
Yeah.
And because maybe I do meditate on the belly dances, for me, going to the zone only requires less than 1 minute. Like that ritual is like something that, you know, you can do just right behind the curtain.
Yeah.
You know, I was just like, okay, this is my time, and I would go, okay, then good luck, and thank you, and go back to the before just the performance before me ends. I just sit there, like, you know, I don't sit there. It's like my heart kind of sat down, and I just like,
Just feel.
yeah, just feel.
That's
Yes,
beautiful.
this is nice. You know?
Yeah, that's
I want
beautiful.
to do this. Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
So everybody knows Sayuri was living in Canada, Toronto. So now she's in Japan, which was make me feel so happy when I moved to Kanagawa, Yokohama. And then I saw on Instagram Sayuri is in Yokohama, somewhere around Zushi or Kanagawa area. And I said, what? Welcome back to Japan.
Like, you know, that happened.
So after returning to Japan, how did you feel the belly dancing in Japan? How was the start of the Bellydance Studio?
It was I don't know how.
Long short story.
Yeah. Like, you know, I liked teaching, right? And I knew that from when I was in Canada. And I really wanted to pursue this career in Japan as well. So I opened up the studio, and you know, luckily enough that, you know, I had many students who were interested in learning from me. So yeah, I'm just like, you know, I do back in Canada, I was mainly teaching Oriental style, Egyptian style. But, you know, when I came back to Japan, I felt like, you know, I can do something more, like something different, right? So when I came to Japan, past 3 years, I've been doing a lot of fusion style, Oriental with fan veil, or, you know, any like pop songs, American pops, or whatever the songs with the belly dance move. So that was kind of like a new field to me, and which I did enjoy. Yeah, so that was the beginning of the Japan. Yeah. But the differences.
Yeah, well, you said that the difference, but in Canada you did a lot of Oriental, but in Japan you felt that the freedom to try new things.
Yeah.
This is the one. Well, how about the market, the belly dance shows and events, different events between Canada and Japan? You felt the difference?
The shows?
The gigs, the restaurant shows, and maybe stage performance. It's the same system in Japan and Canada?
No. It's not same at all. So it's very different. So at the beginning, I didn't know how to react because things are just so different. So in Canada, in Toronto, there are, first of all, as a first premise that, you know, there are Arabic community, right? So there's a restaurant, wedding show, birthday party, like this a nightclub, Arabic nightclub. There's so many like venue that requires belly dancers to work and dance, right? But here in Japan, because there's no Arabic community, it seems like a belly dancing is just not necessary occupation.
Yeah, I
you know?
understand.
Yeah.
I always feel like we dance to belly dancers.
Yeah, exactly.
We are not dancing to the public like normal public. We dance to dancers.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so our circle is very small.
Yeah, but that's
That we
interesting.
shouldn't
That's the
change.
first things that I don't know if I describe it as a weird feeling, but that was exactly how I felt when I first danced in Japan at a restaurant. Because in Canada, I don't know anyone, all the customers, and even the workers. I don't know anyone. Just belly dancer. It's a job. You go there, and you dance for 30 minutes and go back, right? And then most of the time, because you are dancing at, for example, you are working dancing at restaurant, people are there to eat.
Yeah.
Right? So people are eating. And the belly dancer comes up and they are eating and they just watch and talking and sometimes watch the performance. It's that kind of feeling, right? But here in Japan, most of the audience were someone you know, like your students or someone
Or
who
friends
are
who
in
is in the belly dancing,
belly
the
dancing
community.
community, right? And then they are really looking at your performance.
Looking
They're
very,
really looking
very well.
And I was like, okay, it's like a show. It was like it's not casual.
Yeah.
Like I felt that restaurant shows should be very casual, right? But because people are coming to see the belly dance performance instead of food or instead of having conversation with your friends, their purpose is to watch the belly dance, right? So first I was like a little bit hesitant, like oh, okay, so this is very different. It was very different.
This is a big difference.
It was a big difference, yeah.
You're not only dancer, you so Sayuri is a mother of 3. She's gonna explain why 3, because maybe you get a little bit what? But how is life as a dancer and as a mother? How do you balance these two?
Yeah, that's my forever problem, I think. Like I'm not really balancing myself as a dancer and a mother. I feel like I'm like I am not really controlling. I'm not the control of everything. It's like I feel like I'm just surviving.
Yeah.
That's the feeling. Sometimes I get overwhelmed. Yeah, but the thing is that I love teaching. I love dancing. But at the same time, I love being mom as well. I really enjoy raising kids. And that is so precious to me. So if you have so much things that you want to do, I do enjoy parenting. I do enjoy teaching and dancing, right? So that's how you want to manage that, right? And I don't know. I'm still searching for the answer. I'm just still.
I feel like you just live the moment to be a dancer, the moment to be a teacher, the moment to be a mother. What you think? Like you live the day by day. You said before. So maybe this is the secret. Sometimes we think too much. Sometimes we think about the schedule today, but you think about tomorrow. But if you make your plan, of course, but live the moment. This is what I'm trying to do in my life, live the moments, then you can balance better. Right? But have a kid, of course, now Why three? Please
Oh yeah,
explain
oh, yeah,
people.
yeah, that's right.
Why
Yeah, so I
three?
have like I have a daughter and a son, and in the
What's the
middle.
age of
Also,
them?
she is 14. My
A
older one is a
teenager.
14 teenager, and then my second one is 8 years old, which is not really a human, but he's a big boy. He came from Canada. We took him from Canada, and his name is Stark. Yeah, so he's 8, and my youngest one is human, who is 6 years old. Yeah, so I have a fast one as well. Yeah.
Well, 6 years, it means we know each other 6 years. Because
Oh yeah, six
because
years.
there is
Yeah.
a connection between
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, but just it's it's interesting. Like sometimes when you are working, your mind is all about work.
Yeah.
But as a mom, you cannot work because at 3 o'clock kids come back, right? And that's when you have to move. You have to switch your mind into mother mood, right? But we are human. Sometimes it's not like a robot. You
Yeah.
cannot change your mind right away because there are things that I want to do. But at the same time, there's a, restriction that you cannot do because he's right here. He's like, right? And I was like, okay, right? But I struggle, to be honest with you. I do struggle. And sometimes when he sleeps, I just finish all the works that I wasn't able to do before 3:30. So I do that as well. Yeah, it's just like every single day I'm like that. And I have dance lesson at nighttime. So I, try to prepare the lesson and I just go. But, my son, he come to me, please don't go today, right? That's a still.
That's what you do.
Yeah, that's the thing,
It's tough.
That's tough. It's tough, when you have kids who doesn't want me to go, me to leave. And I also wish that I could be with him, but I also want to teach. And, my students are waiting for me. Of course, I cannot cancel. But, I look at his tears and I was like, oh, but I just have to leave, right?
Yeah.
So it's just it's kind of like a struggle that, all the working mom have to have.
Yeah.
And
I can imagine.
I don't know if it's balancing out, and I'm not sure if my emotion is settling in some point, but I don't know. I wish I have 2 bodies, That's the thing.
Yeah, and life is it. You just
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, life is a keep moving.
And shows
Yeah.
also go on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it's nice. Like after teaching classes, and I came home at about 11 p.m. and I look at my kids' sleeping faces, and I also feel content looking at him. Yeah, it's just it's just like that. That's an everyday life,
I think it's a very, very good to the Bellydance mothers who are listening us
Yeah.
and try to maybe in their mind figure it out how to manage things. But
Yeah.
you do what you can do.
Yeah, and I do struggle, so don't
Yes,
worry. You
yes,
can
just,
struggle.
Just trying to do slowly and step by step, not a hurry.
Yeah, and especially my kids is still small, and when he maybe turns to 10 or I don't know 12, 13, he will leave from me, and that's when I really enjoy teaching without any
Everything is like a phase.
Exactly.
It's a time, a phase.
Yeah, there's always a phase in your life, and that is life, and sometimes we just have to accept it, and it's okay to struggle, it's okay to have a hard time, it's okay to cry sometimes, and but just try to pursue what you decided to do, you know?
Yeah, but I think for kids it's also very good to see that the parents has a job, or parents has some dreams, and you are working for that. It's also, I think it's very motivational for them.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
so,
yeah. That's yeah. I often thought about that too, especially for my first one, because she's a daughter. We have a same sex, you know, and I wanted to become her role model, right? So yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. But I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, kids grow without even parents, right?
Yeah.
So they do grow. So yeah, I wish I could be a good effect for them, like a good, like eikyo. What do you say, eikyo? Like a good eikyo? Eikyo? You know, eikyo in Japanese, eikyo?
Call the university people.
影響ってなんだっけ in English? I forgot. But anyway, I forgot.
It's okay. Well, we are now in our days, but if you could go back to the Sayuri who was just beginning their classes and discovering belly dancing, if you see her just coming from the door, what you would like to tell her?
What would I like to tell her? She doesn't know. Does she know it's me?
No, she's you, but you know, you come from the future. You come from the future. Would you like to tell her? To tell to yourself as well, that time actually.
I would say, like, you know, you did a great job, you know. Oh, I do get emotional.
Yeah, it's very deep question.
Yeah, it's a yeah. Yeah, I think it's like yeah. It's like you know, being belly dancer in Canada, being Asian, and speaking broken English at the beginning. You know, it's all that experience that I have done, I've been through, and maybe at the very beginning, maybe when I started belly dancing, maybe, you know, she didn't know what's gonna come in front of her, but you can do it, and your resistance of what she wanted to do, that will brought me here, right? So I want to thank her, you know, and that kind of pure mind of, you know what, I'm gonna be a belly dancer, that feeling, that inspiration, full of excitement, full of expectation for the future. I want to say, like, you know, just believe in yourself, just keep going, you can do it, you know. That's the that's I can say. I can say. I get emotional.
Now I can think about something else. It's like, wow, it's many things come up, but to go into the same mood, if not, but what would you like to tell to the beginners, the listeners, and also somebody who is dreaming to be a professional dancer? What would you like to tell them?
Especially, like, you know, I want to tell to the beginner belly dancers who reside in Japan, like who are Japanese, like being a professional belly dancer outside of Japan means more than you expect. There are so many opportunities that you can work as a belly dancer. Belly dancer is a certain occupation. It is an occupation. It's not your hobby. It's your professionalism. You can be a belly dancer, professional belly dancer, and make a living. So those options are available out there, and I just want you to know that, you know, if you love belly dancing, and if you dream to become a professional belly dancer, your dream is, you can dream big, really. It's not only like you need to be instructor here in Japan. There's so many options, and I just want you to know that. So your opportunity to become belly dancer, professional belly dancers, awaits outside of Japan or even inside of Japan. But you know, I want you to know that it's,
The world is big.
the world is
The
big.
sky is the limit.
Yeah, yes,
Just go
don't
forward.
think, yeah, just don't think that, you know, being professional in Japan, professional ballet dancer in Japan means everything. No, there's so many opportunity outside of Japan. Yeah, and you can, yeah,
You can believe.
yeah,
Yeah, it's very
you
good.
can, and you will have a lot of fun. You know,
This is important part.
yeah, you can have a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's going to be like a hard, but yeah, it may be it may brings, you know, a lot of obstacle. You may face a lot of obstacle, but it's really fun. Like once after you go over those, you know, obstacles, you can see different view of the world. And you know, being Asian and people love you when you belly dance, that's a very good feeling, you know.
Yeah,
It's a very good feeling, and it's you know, like getting welcomed by Arabic culture or Arabic audience, the joy that you feel in your heart, freedom you feel in your mind, you know, that is something that you cannot describe with words. Yeah, and I really hope that you will experience that in the future. Good luck.
So we go to kick fire when we have a question. We will just one answer.
Okay.
I would like to know your favorite prop.
Asaya.
Oh,
I love Asaya.
Asaya is nice. Favorite dancer.
I would say,
I guess it's a lot, but
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I would say Mercedes Nieto. She gave me a lot of inspiration. Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah.
So you like to perform in live music or CD?
I like live. I
Live.
don't wanna. Yes, I love live music. Yes.
Okay, so you would like to perform more in solo or group? Which one you feel is your favorite?
Solo. Yeah.
Solo.
Solo. I like solo. Yeah.
And what is your favorite music? Like for dancing, if you have an opportunity to choose the music, wherever kind of music, this dance is the part of my dance life music.
You know Abdel Halim.
Yeah.
Awak.
Ah.
That was, I don't know why that song is always with me. Even when I started belly dancing, I first heard that song and I felt like, you know, I felt so, like, what is it? Emotional. Like there's already story in there. And that's, yeah, it's been always, since I started belly dancing, it's almost like, you know, closer to 17, 18 years. But it's always on my playlist.
It's a nice good choice.
And I like to go back to listen to it, and it just, you know, feels what is it, like a bring me back to why I started belly dancing.
Oh,
Yeah, that
it's
feeling.
there's a deep meaning for you.
And I'm in
Thank
love.
you.
I'm in love with that music. Yes.
I'm Sayuri. I'm very thankful to have you here. I'm very happy to hear your stories, to share with us, because it's experience. It's always something to, when we listen, we learn, and also to get inspired by the person who shared with us. And you have so much to say. I think we should have another meeting again to discuss some things. And to wrap up our conversation today, I would like to know about your classes, where if you have a homepage or a social media, then you can share with us or future projects, events.
Oh, okay. So I'm based in Yokohama. So I have classes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in near Yokohama Station, and one in Hinodecho Station. And you can check a lot of information on my Instagram, Sayuri.Bellydance. In March, we will have the hafla, and which is going to be a live music. So we will welcome all the musicians. And this is kind of a new attempt that I'm trying to do, that I learned a lot from my teacher back in Toronto, Nada. She taught me how to improvise. She taught me how to dance in the live music setting with a band. And I hope I can share some of the knowledge and experiences that I have accumulated to the Japanese belly dancers. And I hope this kind of experience dancing in the live music with a musician will bring you to the next stage of belly dance journey, that not only about techniques, not only about perfectly choreographing, perfectly performing the choreography. It's just being free on the stage, tell your story, your true self, your expression without any hesitation, and that feels really good.
Yeah.
So I hope this can be a norm in Japan as well, and just we will have fun.
No, sounds good. So let's say in March.
In March,
right?
March 7th, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
please come join.
It was so good, but it's ending our today's talk. So thank you again, Sayuri, for sharing with us, and thank you, our listeners. And please follow the podcast, share if you can. And we see you all in the next episode. So keep it then alive, the dreams, all the steps and shimmies, and you're stretching and keeping dancing with your heart. Thank you very much. See you the next.
Bye.
Bye.